What if everything you believe to be real is not?
Not just in a sci-fi sense, but in the deepest spiritual sense possible. That your name, your job, your identity are all temporary layers covering something far greater.
Today, let's look at how the Matrix mirrors Vedantic wisdom and why uncovering the truth is not optional but essential.
In 1999, The Matrix blew audiences away, not just with action but with deep philosophical questions. At its heart, The Matrix is a story of waking up from illusion, or in Vedantic term, Maya. Neo lives in what he thinks is the real world. But he soon finds out it's all simulated. His senses have been feeding him a false reality generated by machines. This directly reflects the Vedantic concept of Maya or illusion. But Maya isn't just about fake things. It refers to how we mistake appearance for reality. We believe that we see, touch and hear is truth. But Vedanta reminds us our senses are not designed to perceive absolute reality. They only interpret the world in a limited subjective way. Maya is the illusion created by the limitations of our senses and conditioning. What you call your truth is shaped by your biology, your beliefs, your culture. Your ears hear only certain frequencies. Your eyes see only a narrow spectrum of light. Your mind filters experience through memory and emotion. What you experience is not the world as it is, but the world as you are. The Matrix shows this beautifully by literally placing everyone in a simulated dream without their knowing. But if illusion feels real, why question it? Why not just enjoy the ride? Because the price of illusion is your freedom, and mistaking illusion for truth leads to suffering. In the Matrix, people are controlled by forces they can't see. They believe they are making choices, but they are simply following code. In our own lives, illusion leads us into similar traps. We confuse temporary pleasures with fulfillment. We chase things that promise happiness but leave us empty. We suffer not because the world is cruel, but because we mistake the unreal for the real. Vedanta calls this avidya, ignorance. Not ignorance of facts, but ignorance of the deeper self, the real you, the unchanging awareness behind thought, emotion and form. Until we know what we truly are, we live reacting to illusions, controlled by fear, desire and external approval. Neo's awakening begins with a choice. The red pill is a symbol of truth. The blue pill is the comfort of illusion. In Vedanta, the red pill represents self-inquiry, the willingness to look beyond appearances and question what's real. Morpheus, who awakens Neo, plays the role of spiritual teacher, the guru, not someone who gives answers, but who points the seeker towards their own direct realization. The path is not easy. Neo resists, he doubts, he fears. This is what happens when the layers of illusion start to peel away. Truth is not always comfortable, but it is liberating. As Neo awakens, he begins to understand that his limitations were never real. They existed because he believed in them. In one moment, he sees the matrix for what it is, just flowing code. The world did not change, he did. He stopped identifying with the illusion.
This is the heart of Vedanta, the realization that you are not your body, not your thoughts, not your identity.
You are Atman, the pure awareness in which all experience arises. Atman is the unchanging witness of all experiences. This awareness cannot be seen, touched, or measured because it is not an object. It is the subject behind everything. It remains untouched when all else fades. Neo's journey is not just about discovering power, it's about surrendering the ego. Agent Smith, his enemy, is the ego in symbolic form, restless, multiplying, obsessed with control. Neo defeats him not by overpowering him, but by letting go of the false self completely. This act of surrender is not weakness. It's the ultimate strength. When the ego dissolves, the illusion collapses. What remains is stillness, clarity, and unity.
In Vedanta, this is freedom, not from the world, but from confusion and false identity.
We don't live in a machine-controlled matrix. But we do live in a psychological one, constructed by media, culture, habits, fears, and expectations. We rarely stop to ask, what lies beneath it all? Who am I truly? To live in illusion is to live unconsciously, reacting, craving, fearing. But to live in truth is to live with clarity, calm, and purpose.
Vedanta doesn't ask you to believe, it invites you to look, to question, to see.
You are not broken, you are not lost, you are limitless awareness, temporarily dreaming of being limited.
The Matrix is not just a film, it's a modern retelling of an ancient truth.
It's a metaphor for life and a challenge to wake up. You don't have to take a red pill, you just have to be willing to question, to notice how your mind filters truth.
To realize that freedom doesn't come from controlling the illusion, but from seeing through it.
So, are you ready to wake up? Will you take the red pill? If you feel called to look beyond the illusion, join our Vedanta Book Club, where we explore the truth together. The link is in the description. If this video made you reflect, share your thoughts in the comments. And if you are on the path of self-growth and inner discovery, don't forget to like, share and subscribe for more Vedantic insights and reflections.